So what is free will, choose love all about? It's about talking about the core of what really matters. You see, all of us have free will. All of us have free will and all of us can choose love. We are just usually so far removed from the core of what really matters that we don't even think about it. We think that we cannot love because all of these difficult things are stopping us from being able to just love. We think that we cannot love because we're so unlucky, or so many terrible things have happened to us. So how could we possibly love? The truth is, there is a super wise part of you that knows exactly that it's completely up to you whether you love or fear in any given moment. And that part of you is what we're trying to tap into or rekindle when we're talking about free will, choose love. If this was an event, I would ask you to explain to me what free will, choose love is, because it is that simple. Like if I ask you, what is free will, choose love? Well, you have free will, and I guess that it's easy to choose love or whatever because you just have free will, so just use your free will to choose love. Which seems ridiculous because obviously, and we all know this, loving is so hard. Here's the key. Loving is actually incredibly easy. The hard part is all of the garbage that we've built up around fear and love. All of the garbage that is all about, should we do this? Should we do that? Are we doing the right thing? Are we doing something that's good? Are we doing something that's bad? The whole concept of good and bad is what is stopping us from just taking responsibility for our actions, taking responsibility for the fact that we're afraid or that we love, owning it, and then because it is our responsibility, also being able to do something about it. We spend so much time arguing over why what it is that we did or do is right or wrong or good or bad and stuff like that. We don't spend any time actually looking at, okay, so what are we doing, and is it our choice to do it? Is it us who's actually doing it, or is it some external force that is forcing us to be mean or whatever? So free will, choose love is just free will, choose love. You have free will, you can choose love. Your fear is also just down to your free will. It's because you chose to be afraid, and that's why you're afraid. And that's what really sucks. And you're probably feeling that right now. You're like, oh fuck, no way I'm afraid. No way it's my choice to be afraid. I have to be afraid because I'm programmed this way biologically, and all of the universe is just making my life so fucking difficult, and my childhood, I have to be afraid. It might bring you comfort to say that, right? But if you want to love, if love is something that you want to do, the only way to do it is to have agency over it. And you see, the problem is fear is the opposite of love. So if you're afraid, if you're currently afraid, and your aim is to love, there are two options. Either it is your choice to be afraid, and you have agency over whether you love, or it is not your choice that you're afraid, you have to be afraid, and you have no agency, and you just have to wait for the universe to inspire love within you. Waiting for other people to cause you to love is so fucking depressing. It's so depressing. Well, what's even the point of existence if you can't love? So let's go for option A, that you have free will, it is your choice to be afraid, and that therefore you can choose love. And the thing is, as soon as you go for that, you can love. As soon as you actually look at the option, checking, look at the option, that is your choice to be afraid, then you can also just do the opposite. It's your choice to be afraid, so you also choose to do something else, which would be love. So that is why it is simply and only free will, choose love. Because as soon as you accept that you have free will, when it comes to love, you can love. It's that easy. It's that easy, but it's also that hard to make the things that you're afraid of your things. To be like, it's actually my reason that I am responsible. It's my reason. It's me. That's why I'm afraid of X, Y, Z. That's why I'm afraid of disapproval. That's why I'm afraid of being abandoned. That's why I'm afraid of crocodiles or whatever. Right? It's me. And as soon as it's you, then you can also choose not to be afraid. Yeah. Free will, choose love. You have free will, you can choose love. And the thing is, we like to make it more difficult. We like to make it more complicated. And this happens to me all the fucking time. That's why I know. It's like, I'm just, I don't know, going through a day. I'm just like, oh, love is so hard. I have to make sure that I do the right things. And if I do the right things now, then I can be happy in the afternoon. And then I can relax in the afternoon and all this stuff. Fucking bullshit. No. We like to tell ourselves that when we're in the mode of, I am not responsible for my fear, and I hope that this person makes me love. And if they don't, then it's their fault that I'm not loving. Right. It's just, the thing to do is to try and snap out of that and be like, free will, choose love. I could love right now. I know it seems impossible. Let's go to the next step. Let's go to the next phase, which is when it seems absolutely fucking impossible. And there are many people for whom it's just not possible. They're just like, it's too much. No. Okay, if it seems fucking impossible to take responsibility for your fear, or to imagine, if it's impossible for you to imagine that you have free will, you can just choose love, if it's impossible for you to imagine, then just try to get a little bit closer to it. Every now and then. And that's how you make progress. It's just baby steps. So you just go, okay, right, obviously there's no fucking way that I can love, that I have free will, that I can love everything. Maybe there's some really small things that I can love. And you're just like, well, I always used to be afraid of nettles, for example. Right? I always used to be afraid of nettles. Maybe there's something like, I can make a nettle soup and I can learn that I can actually love nettles. And be like, okay, that is a huge achievement. If you can do that, that's a huge achievement, because then you've now learned that at least when it comes to one or two things, you have free will, you can choose love. And that's important, to just try and take baby steps, even if you're just trying in your mind. This is actually the kind of things that I love, is brain work, working with your mind, and just being like, okay, in my head, right, I know it's impossible. It's not possible that I have free will. It's not, I have to be afraid of all these things. There's no way that I have free will, that I can choose love. But, okay, if I had free will and I could choose love, what would that feel like? What would that be? And then your mind just goes like little steps, like pushing through the snow, pushing through the storm, pushing through the haze, taking baby steps towards love. Being like, what would that feel like? What would that look like? What would that mean? That's how it works. And love is really worth it. It is absolutely fucking worth the work that you put into it. So just try little steps, go towards it. And it's okay if it takes forever. You will get there eventually. It's okay. Like, there's not any time pressure. Most people are like, we have to love now. No, stop. Like, we do not have to do anything. Everything in this universe is absolutely and completely lovable by you. So it does not matter how long it takes, you're always capable of love. You're always capable of love. Like, even if you like take, let's just imagine, like, have a friend of you take like 1,000,000 lives, there's 10,000 lives, or like, I don't know, whatever, to learn to love, plants, or whatever small thing. It doesn't matter, it's completely okay. Time is just a dimension like every other one that you can just like travel through. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? The important thing that really matters, like all dimensions and all this stuff, like, I mean, just the normal dimensions that we can experience, they're just dimensions, who cares? What matters is love. Love. And you just take baby steps towards it. Focus on love, be like, free will, choose love. Okay, sounds like a really fucking stupid idea. But let's imagine that hypothetically it's possible, which it might be great in the distant future. And try and wiggle our way towards that direction. Free will, choose love. Oh, some nice flowers here. Let me show you. Shall we go to the next big problem? Next big problem are people who don't love. They are actually not a big problem at all. They're actually not a problem at all, because the thing is, the most painful experience you can have is the experience where you are the most afraid. And that is totally up to you, and it's completely individual to every person. Not because, I don't know, whatever, but because we're afraid of different things. The most painful experience you can have is the thing where you experience the thing that you're most afraid of. When you love, you don't experience pain. When you love, it doesn't matter if anybody else in the whole universe loves. It's nice, right? It's fucking amazing. You can party, you can have so much fun with people who love. But when you love, then everybody who doesn't love just becomes adorable and cute. It's not like they pose a threat to you because you love. You're not afraid. And imagine this, like, not being afraid. Imagine not being afraid. What that actually would be like. To walk around just not be afraid. It's like almost impossible for us to imagine, but if you're not afraid and someone with a knife comes running towards you, you're just like, I mean, cool. Like, hey, what's your name? Like, it's just like, who gives a shit if you're not afraid? We think that it's so important for everyone to learn to love. Especially if you're like into spirituality and stuff, you're like, love must happen. if you think about it in the terms of free will, choose love, then that is absolutely and completely hilarious. Because the thing is, you have free will, you can choose love. So if you're like, love must happen, it's just like, if you look at someone who's like, love must happen, it's just like, you could just love. Like, why are you so focused on trying to force everything upon everybody? If you could just love, you can just love. It's not about imposing yourself or love on the world at all. It's about looking around and being like, fuck yeah, like I can do these things, I can have fun, I can love. And people who are like so worried for other people, it's cute. Like when people are like, oh my God, I feel so sad for this individual because they don't know love. You don't have to feel sad for them. Like, they are God. They are literally God. They are the most powerful being in the universe, just like you, because they have agency over the most influential, over the most important attribute that exists, which is love. So this person who you feel sorry for, it's fine that you feel sorry for them, but just know, like, they have free will, they can choose love. You don't have to pity them. It's not like they don't have any power or any force. So yeah, love yourself, right? Love for yourself. You choose love because it's just kind of cool to not be afraid. So you choose love for yourself, and then just see what happens. Just be open for the experiences. Oh, I thought I was lost for a second. So, yes, because we like to just absolutely and completely because we like to just absolutely and completely sometimes be like, we are so great, we are loving, and these people are idiots because they're not loving. See the greatness in others. Because when you see the greatness in others, you can see the greatness in yourself. So how this works is, every single person you meet has free will and they can choose love. And if you start to see that, that is one of the most respectful things that you can do. So go around and be like, okay, I can see you've got free will. You can choose love. I can see that you're fucking incredibly powerful. And because you're incredibly powerful, so am I. When you're going through the world, everything around you, you can kind of just treat like it is you. Because it is you in a way. So when you're just going through the world and you're like, fuck, this person has free will, they can choose love. It's beautiful because you're seeing it to yourself as well. And just kind of mutual respect between the person opposite you, who is also you, and yourself. And that's a beautiful feeling, this feeling of like mutual respect. Just kind of like, hey, we're the same. Yeah. And there is so much more. Like, practice that when you're going through the streets, seeing like everybody who you can see, they have free will, they can choose love. Everybody who you can see has immense power and immense influence in their own right, just like you do. And that can also help you, if you want to, really understand other people. Because when you see the true core of what is going on, then other people's actions just make so much more sense. And there's one third thing, and that is, you can love everything. There's not a single thing that you have to be afraid of. You can love everything. It's just knowing that you're not a victim of fear. There's not a single thing that you can do wrong. There's not a single thing that you cannot love. There's not a single thing somebody else could do that you cannot love. You can love the whole universe. You can love everything, and life doesn't stop when you love everything. Life just starts to begin. Free will, choose love. Remember that fear is your fear. Turn it around and choose love. That's all it's about. Turn it around and choose love. You can. Trust me. I'm Daniel Lee, and talk to you next week.